you 30 days. I want to have what? What an extra Edwards. Are you dying? Are you extra?
Your Honor, that's putting me in the window. If I ask her to move March 31st, we're in. Your Honor, that's not fair to me.
Buckle up, guys. Today we are stepping inside a courtroom where confusion sets the tone immediately. The judge reads alarming allegations. No running water. A hole in the floor. Missing smoke detectors painting a picture of unsafe living conditions. But then comes the twist. The filing seems centered on unpaid rent, not maintenance failures. Right from the start, the case feels tangled. Is this about neglect, money, or something deeper? The tension builds before anyone even fully argues their side.
Reading the allegations, you saying water tank, I guess I'm supposed to say leaking instead of leaking. No smoke detectors. There's a hole in the floor going to the basement, no running water. That's what you allege in the complaint, Mr. Edwards.
That's in non-payment for rent for 4 months.
The only complaint you filed is
Okay.
complaining for damage helping happen to the property. I don't see nothing else.
Okay.
You filed another type of complaint. You filed a complaint for past due rent. For bench trial. So Edwards, you're gonna set for bench trial, okay?
Okay. Bench trial.
March 23rd.
Your Honor,
2:30 p.m. Yes.
I excuse me for interrupting. I don't understand, honestly, why I'm here. Mr. Edwards asked me on December 30th to vacate his home, and I have been actively trying to do so since then.
Now the tenant interrupts, and the energy shifts. She claims she's been trying to leave since December, but is trapped by the very eviction case meant to remove her. Every rental application flags the pending hearing, effectively freezing her options. It's a legal catch-22. She wants out, yet the court process keeps her in. Her tone isn't combative, it's frustrated. Suddenly, this isn't just a dispute, it's a procedural trap affecting real-life mobility.
I have messages showing that because of this pending hearing, it is holding me up from leaving the home, trying to work it out with Mr. Edwards so that I can vacate his home. Yet he has been ignoring me, and I can't leave the home because every time my name is ran, it sees this pending hearing. I have been trying to leave since January 1st.
Right.
So prolonging.
I'm sorry. We can adjourn. That's for the bench trial and give her. Can she leave in a week or two, Mr. Edwards?
I would prefer that happen, Your Honor, because
then the landlord reveals the real pressure point for he's behind on taxes, juggling multiple non-paying tenants, and facing an April 1st deadline that could wipe out everything. Investors are ready to buy, but only if the property is empty. He insists he doesn't want to ruin her record. He just needs possession fast. The stakes escalate from inconvenience to financial collapse. Now both sides are fighting, not just for time, but survival.
I owe back taxes on that property. In March 31st, April 1st, foreclosed on multiple properties for non-payment of rent. Not just her. I have 3-4 more tenants that haven't been paying rent. So I'm trying to get these properties empty because I do have investors that want to purchase these properties where I'm able to pay my taxes that's behind. Prolonging this case is not doing me no good because if they foreclose April 1st, I lose all the properties.
Mr. Edwards. If she want to leave, then I can give her a week to leave.
Please.
Well, Your Honor.
But then then there will be no eviction on her record. If she wants to voluntarily leave, and you just want possession,
I don't want the eviction on her record. I just want the property to be empty because the investors don't want to purchase the property with somebody living in there. They say they have to be totally empty, and they will purchase them, and it'll get me out the hole as far as me paying my taxes.
Understood.
If I could say something before you make your ruling, Your Honor, because Because again, I've been trying to leave and work this out. I don't know anything about the non-payment of rent. That's why it wasn't filed that way. The things that are filed is maintenance things that should have been done with the house that are not in my hands. I'm being asked to leave because, like he said, he would like to sell his property. I have been trying to leave since then. Now, I want to leave, and it is voluntarily because he asked me and there's no fight. Yet I do think it would be unfair to give me only a week when I have been trying to leave for almost 2 months and asking Mr. Edwards to please, let's dismiss this so I can leave. So now I have to file applications, get the approval, and now leave, now that this is going to
the debate turns to fairness. The tenant argues she's not being evicted for wrongdoing, but because the property is being sold. She says 1 week is unreasonable, especially when she's been trying to leave for months. Approval, timelines, background checks, and rental screenings become critical details. The judge probes carefully, balancing urgency with practicality. This is where the case shifts from accusation to negotiation, and every extra day becomes a bargaining chip.
So I think a week is not giving me time. If he would have dismissed this prior to this hearing, I could have had an approval and been gone.
How long does the approval take?
It depends on the company. So again, I put in the application. I'm thinking maybe 48 to 7 days, but I'm not the rental companies and management companies.
Okay, 48 to 72, or you mean hours?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You said 48 to 72 days. Do you mean days or
I meant 48 hours to 7 days and business days. And again, I'm not the management company, so I don't know. But every time my name is ran, is seeing this pending case, and I have been trying since January to get Mr. Edwards to drop this because it's not about money. He just wants his property vacated and allow me a reasonable time to vacate. Me being asked to leave has nothing to do with me doing anything.
Here, the judge introduces a legal compromiser, consent judgment. 30 days to vacate, with immediate eviction if she fails. It sounds structured, fair, even protective. But the landlord pushes back hard. 30 days could push him past foreclosure. He pleads for financial timelines clash with housing realities, and you can feel the strain. The courtroom becomes a pressure cooker of deadlines, where law meets real-world consequences.
Everything wrong is what I'm saying, so I should fairly be give the time to do so.
So, Mr. Edwards, is 30 days too much? It's not April 1. So
yes, 30 days.
So here's the deal. Trying to make this as fair as possible. What could happen is it'd be a consent judgment to possession, and that Miss Smith is given 30 days to leave. If she doesn't, it can be immediate eviction given. You can come in, get an eviction, and then we'll sign it and give it to you, an emergency eviction. And that way she can be put out. I don't think it'll go that far. Miss Smith sounds like she wants to leave, and you're giving her the okay to leave. But I don't want to dismiss the case, and when something goes wrong, you don't have any protection, Mr. Edwards, right? So,
Your Honor, 30 days put me in a small window as far as foreclosing April 1st. If you go 30 days from today, I can't save my properties if she's still in there. If I got investors that want to close and want to purchase, close and take a little time.
I understand, brother.
Yes, but
so if she's willing to leave in 10 days, it give me more leeway as far as to figure out what I need to do as far as to save my properties. If my properties get foreclosed, I lose out and she still got to go.
I asked in January.
So it's unfair to an owner.
February.
So here's the deal. This is where, the judge sometimes get a bad, you ask him you need 30 days. He like, I need immediately. So we can do 2 weeks.
That's fair for me.
2 weeks. That gives Mr. Edwards You know, we give you time, Ms. Smith, to do what you need to, but you can't delay. You gotta move, Ms. Smith. So
I've been trying to delay. I've
Well-
actually been trying to do the opposite and move as fast as I can.
no, I'm saying not delay as far as, I'm just saying like, you know, you gotta start this process tomorrow. If it takes 48 hours to 7 business days, as you stated. So,
The showdown
Your
intensifies.
Honor,
2 weeks is
See-
floated
see
as
where
middle
you're at.
ground, but emotions
So,
surface.
I mean,
The
we
tenant
can adjourn
reveals an
2 week
attempted
order
illegal eviction
Mr. Edwards,
earlier, raising the
where,
stakes further. The landlord
Ms.
counters with family responsibility and looming
Edwards,
tax
an
loss.
option if you don't
The
meet
judge
your
steps into the
bargain
role of
before March
mediator,
9th, if she
not just
isn't
arbiter,
to a closed
trying to craft a
status.
solution that doesn't
So that
destroy
way-
either side. It's no longer just
And if
about
you
rent.
don't, like I said,
It's
Mr.
about
Edwards,
dignity,
you get that
urgency, and who
application.
bears the
As you were
greater
saying,
risk.
this case was- So, I mean, we can adjourn 2 weeks, and see where you're at. That takes us to March 9th. Now, there's 2 options. We can do a consent judgment to where Ms. Smith has to be out on or before March 9th. If she isn't out by that date, you can file an application order of eviction, Mr. Edwards. And then Ms. Smith, that will close this case out conditionally upon this meeting. And if you don't, like I said, Mr. Edwards can come back and get that application. Because you're saying this case is showing pending. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to get you to a closed status so that way your application will go through. But yet, give Mr. Edwards an option, if you don't meet your end of the bargain, to still have his, you know, his ability to legally evict.
Your Honor, I understand all of that. Again, this hasn't been the case. I have just been asking, this has been unnecessary. I was asked to vacate December 30th, and I have been trying to do so since then. The only reason that we are in court today is because Mr. Edwards came into the home 10 days after asking me and tried to illegally evict me, and the officers came and made him come to the courts and do it properly. All I have been asking since day one is appropriate time to get my kids and leave in suitable housing. I do not agree that 2 weeks is enough time, but I will work as fast as I can to do so.
So I can't do 30 days. I cannot.
I understand.
2 days. So
I would have had 30
what,
days.
hold on. With 21 days worth, with an extra, Mr. Edwards, are you dying if I give her extra week?
Your Honor, that's put me in the window. If I ask her to move March 31st, we're in February finna be.
Not March,
Now
21
Now the
days,
timeline
Ms.
battle
Smith. I
becomes
can't give you-
I
precise.
told her March. She
21
just said,
days
she
was
stated.
proposed, rejected,
March-
defended,
We-
recalculated.
Okay,
The tenant
I'm
insists the pending
past
case
that.
block or
March.
exit.
It'll
The
be
landlord
Smith,
insists he
you're not
already
March
gave months of
21st or March
notice.
22nd.
The judge
But-
clarifies an
That's
emergency
still more
eviction
time.
would
That's
require
2
another hearing,
months.
reducing
If I had to come
procedural
back-
delay.
that,
This
Mr.
moment shows how
Edwards
legal
can get-
mechanics shape
Your Honor,
leverage.
I'm just asking.
Every day
if I'm wrong in the
discussing court
situation,
carries
If I showed
financial
the-
and personal weight
Like
outside of
this
it.
March.
It'll be, I'm giving her till March.
Your Honor, I'm just asking if I told her March. She just said she stated that I asked her December 31st. That's 2 months. If I have to come back in 2 weeks from now and file more paperwork, there's still more time that the court's got to schedule another court date. It's prolonging the situation.
If I showed the courts the messages that were sent to Mr. Edwards, I have tried to
Okay,
discuss.
I'm not, okay,
to leave.
I'm past that point. I'm so past that point.
I
I'm trying to
understand.
bring this to a land. So, look, I know Mr. Edwards not gonna be happy, but it's gonna be a consent judgment for you to be out by March 21st, Ms. Smith. If you're not out March 21st, then March 22nd, you can come and apply for application to order eviction. I will flag this case so that Mr. Edwards can get his property back. So I'll give you, it's 21 days, Ms. Smith. I can't give you 30. I cannot.
That sounds
I
like,
gotta be fair to both sides.
I
Your
understand.
Honor, that's not fair to me, because if I got 10 days to pay my taxes before I lose my property, these properties are for my kids, which is her nieces and nephews.
That I take care
So
of it.
what I'm saying is 10 days is not enough time for me to close on a house, to pay the taxes, and this has been going on since December 31st. So you had 2 months plus to move.
When this case is dismissed or off of my record, as I stated in the text message to Mr. Edwards again in January as well as February, I can leave the home. The only reason I have not left the home.
I want to
The
give myself
negotiation
enough
narrows
time
to 14
to
days,
I can
March
fill out
9th, maybe
applications
March 11th.
again. The
It's a
people-
tense
Hold on a second,
middle
you wanna
ground,
dismiss this now?
neither side fully satisfied.
leave in the next
The
7
landlord
to 10
frames
days.
it as the only
Anyway,
way to save
I
the
don't
properties.
want.
The tenant frames it
People are
as
waiting
barely
for me, and it
manageable
should not
but
take
workable.
21
The
days
judge
to leave.
pushes the
It's
discussion off
because
record,
my name-
signaling
I can fill out
resolution.
the
It's not a
applications
dramatic
and get them
verdict,
going.
but a
They take your
negotiated
properties.
landing. Sometimes courtroom
Hold on one
drama
second.
ends
I'll
not
leave.
with bang, but with
We can
reluctant
dismiss this case.
compromise.
Is because my name is pending this eviction case. When it's lifted, as of today, I can fill out applications again. The people are waiting for me, and it should not take 21 days to leave.
Exactly. So, Your Honor, again, if she's willing to
Giving
leave
me
in the next
grace.
7 to 10 days, we can dismiss this case.
I'm
we can-
willing to, but he's
You want to
giving.
dismiss Mr. Edwards? Hold on one second. You want to dismiss Mr. Edwards?
I'm saying if she's willing to leave, I want to resolve this today if we can. Anyway, I don't want to put her in a bad situation, but I don't want to put myself in a small window because I can't tell the people at the 1200 that I need longer than April 1st. They take your properties. They not trying to hear that.
With my name clear, I can fill out the applications and get them going and get the approval as fast as the management companies will give it to me. As soon as I get the
Hold on
approval,
one second.
I'll leave.
One second. So you moving to dismiss Mr. Edwards? What are you doing?
I just want to give myself, enough time to resolve this matter to save my property. If I got to come back in and fill out more paperwork for another court date, it takes me past the foreclosure date.
Well, the application of order of eviction is not another court date. It's a judge that's signing off on the paperwork, and then you getting a bailiff to go take care of it. So there's no, unless she files something to stay that proceeding or stop the eviction, there's no other court date. You just come in, do the application, and say, you know, it's an emergency. I sign off. And you got to get a bailiff to take care of it.
I feel like one more last thing, Your Honor, and I'm done with the whole situation. I feel like we all feel like 30 days is too much and 7 days is too less. So if we meet in the middle at 14 days, which will be March 9th, it gives me the time that I need to save my property. And she had this notice since December 31st. The last court date, if she would have told the judge that she wanted to dead this whole situation, we wouldn't be in court today. I'm not against that. I'm just trying to save my property. That's all I care about.
I have to say that again.
All right, so let's do this. March 9th. Let's do March. Let's do like March 11th or 12th. So
March 11th, my birthday. So we have to come back to court.
Your Honor,
Say it again.
it's like
Hold on a second. Let's go off record with this. Let's go. This is gonna be. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room. All right. Is any bench trials ready?
Just as one conflict
As soon
closes,
as I get
a
the
new case begins.
I'm saying if she's
This time
willing
over
to
nuisance
leave,
violations
exactly. So,
involving
Your Honor,
feeding stray
again,
cats.
if
A conditional dismissal is structured with a
When
strict
it's lifted
90-day
as of
probation.
today,
Any
in a small window,
violation could trigger
because
eviction.
I can't tell to put
without
her in a
further
bad
notice.
situation, but
The
I don't want
judge
to put
ensures the
myself
defendant understands every consequence before
to all
signing.
this matter.
It's
to
a
save my
reminder that
property.
housing court
They're not
is
trying to
less
hear
about
that.
spectacle and more about compliance
The
and
people at the
accountability.
1200
If you
that I
found this
need longer than
breakdown
April 1st.
insightful,
and get the
make sure to like the
approval as
video,
fast as the management
subscribe to the
companies
channel,
You want to dismiss
and we'll
Ms.
see you
Allen?
in the next
Hold on one
video.
second. You want to